This is grade 5, module 1, lesson 16, and in this lesson the objective is to solve word problems using decimal operations. So the first problem we're going to take a look at is number 1 from the homework, and number 1 says a gardener installed 42 6/10 meters of fencing in a week. He installed 13 4500 meters on Monday and 9 5/10 meters on Tuesday. He installed the rest of the fence in equal length on Wednesday through Friday. How many meters of fence did he install on each of the last 3 days? So I'm going to use a tape diagram to solve this problem, and let me just show you how to do that one here. I'm going to draw my tape, okay? And this tape represents the fencing that the gardener installed. So this whole length right now is 42 6/10 meters, okay? So what the question is asking you for is how many meters of fencing did he install on each of the last 3 days? So he installed blank, and it's meters, so I'm going to put meters here so I don't forget my unit. Meters of fencing on, let me just put each of the last 3 days. Sorry for my shorthand here, I'm just running out of space. So I'm taking 42.6, and I know some information. So this is just going to represent Monday right here. Okay, so this is Monday. And on Monday, he installs 13.45, okay? And then on Tuesday, it's a little less than that. He does 9.5, okay? And so I know that the remaining portion of this is going to be broken up. So this part right here is going to be broken up into 3 pieces. So I don't know those pieces just yet. So what I'm going to do is actually, let me just duplicate this page here. And I'm going to do some erasing. So when I have Monday and Tuesday, I'm adding 13.45 and I'm adding 9.5. I get 22.95. I do have to find the difference between our original amount of fencing of 42 6/10. So when I subtract those two numbers, I get 19 6500ths. So I'm going to add that into my unknown right here. I didn't know what that was before. And I need to take that value, and that is the value for the 3 days, but they want to know for just for each of the days. So I have to take 19 6500ths and divide it by 3. So I have 19 6500ths divided by 3. I'm going to just do the long division. You can use the place value chart again on this one, but I'm going to just use the standard algorithm. So in each of the days, on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, he installed 6 5500 meters of fencing. So I'm going to write that into my target sentence down here. I always like to box my answers in so it's easy to see. And we are finish up my tape diagram. And we're done. So this is homework problem number 4, and it says Mrs. Cleaver mixes 1.24 liters of red paint with 3 times as much blue paint to make purple paint. She pours the paint equally into 5 containers. How much blue paint is in each container? Okay, so I drew the tape diagram here, and it's showing how much blue paint that we have. So we have 1.24, 1.24, 1.24 in each section, so that is the blue paint. Then underneath it, let me just put blue right here for blue. So then underneath it, that much paint is divided equally to make the purple paint. So I'm going to do the purple here, and now I'm going to try my best to divide this evenly into 5 different sections. And please imagine that these two tapes are the same length. So the blue paint, the total is. So when the student they can either add or they can multiply the 1.24 by 3. So 1 and 24 hundredths times 3 is going to give them a total of 3 and 72 hundredths. Since it's poured into 5 containers equally, we're just going to take our 3 and 72 hundredths divided by 5. They can use the place value chart for this, but I'm going to use the standard algorithm. Okay. Oops. So when they divide that out, they did have to extend it to one more place value to the thousandths place, but they should get a total of 744 thousandths of a liter. And if they put that in their target sentence, they're all set.